John Cena is your new Intercontinental Champion, and there is a lot to talk about. Like I already said, John Cena last night on Monday Night Raw defeated Dominic Mysterio to become not only the Intercontinental Champion, but also a Grand Slam champion. And here's the thing, I'm not surprised that John Cena won. I know a lot of people were. I necessarily wasn't. I didn't think that it was going to go down the way it did because I really did genuinely think that Rey Mysterio was going to get involved in the match in some way. But it happening the way it did, I thought was absolutely brilliant. I thought it was borderline perfect. So now we have John Cena with only 3 dates left on his retirement tour with the Intercontinental Championship. That begs the question for me, does John Cena carrying the IC title change his final match? Real quickly, before we get too far ahead in the video, I want to say, if you are a WWE fan, consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. That is all we post is WWE related content. So if you're a WWE fan, again, consider subscribing. It's free. You can always change your mind later. So the question again, with John Cena carrying the title, does that change his final match? I think it absolutely does. Because at first, we were going into John Cena's final match, and we were looking at the Last Time Is Now tournament, and we were starting to learn more of the names that were going to be involved in the tournament, and it seemed like that match was going to be more just John Cena's last match, and whoever was going to face him, the opportunity that person got to not only say that they were John Cena's last opponent, but possibly being able to retire John Cena. But now that Cena is the IC champion, I think that changes a lot, because now you not only have the fact that the opportunity for someone to say those things about John Cena, being able to be John Cena's last opponent, being able to possibly retire John Cena, is almost the equivalent as winning a title itself. But now you tack on all those things with the IC title, and that match becomes a lot more important. And I think it may be a little bit of a spoiler or tease as to what the result of John Cena's final match is going to be. Because this entire time throughout the John Cena retirement tour, we've been wondering if he's going to win his last match and go out on top, or is he going to lose and put over another talent? Well, with John Cena being the IC champion, I think that could lead to him losing his last match. Because I don't think John Cena is the type of person to take the IC championship and just vacate it. And this whole thing since this tournament started has been about earning the opportunity to change a career. And being able to say that you were John Cena's last opponent and that you were able to retire him along with becoming the IC champion is about as career-making as it gets. Now, as for who his final opponent is going to be, that part we still don't know. Obviously, we still have to wait for the Last Time Is Now tournament to finish, but some of the names are really intriguing so far. Obviously, last night on Monday Night Raw, we got 2 more matches announced. One being Solo Sikoa versus yet another mystery opponent, and the other being Javon Evans taking on Gunther. Now, that match has me super intrigued, because Gunther was one of the names on my list as to who I thought John Cena's last opponent was going to be. I just think it made a lot of sense, because if you take a look at the WWE roster right now, the most John Cena villain type of person that there is Gunther. And if WWE wanted to continue the momentum that the IC title has, giving it to someone like Gunther, who can really establish a title and bringing it to a different level. We've seen him do it before in the past. I think it makes a lot of sense if it was going to be Gunther. On the other side, you have Javon Evans, who is an incredible talent and undoubtedly going to be a major pillar for the WWE for years and years to come. And it seems like the perfect type of guy that John Cena would love to give that opportunity to. So that match in particular has me really intrigued, because you can make a strong case for both. And again, tacking on the whole IC title on the line, again, We know what Gunther can do with that title, and think of the opportunity that it would give someone like Javon Evans. So the question of if John Cena winning the IC title changes his final match, I think it absolutely does. Taking a match that already had a lot on the line and adding a title to it, I think it absolutely changes it significantly. Again, I think it gives us a better understanding as to A, what the result of John Cena's final match could be, and who that final opponent could be as well. And obviously, we have a few more matches yet to be announced for the Last Time Is Now tournament, but looking at the names already, again, a lot of them could make a strong argument for not only defeating John Cena, being able to say that you retired John Cena, being John Cena's last opponent, but also winning the IC title from John Cena. Again, there's a lot of names on that list already who could make a very, very compelling match. So this is where I want to hear from you guys. Let me know down below in the comments. Do you think John Cena winning the IC title changes the course of what we're going to see with the remaining time that we have left? Let me know why you think it does. Let me know why you think it doesn't. Again, you already know my opinion. This is where I want to hear your guys' opinion on this. So as always, let me know down below in the comments, and while you're down there, swing by the description and click the Linktree link. That is the only link in bio for a reason, and that is because it'll take you to all of the social media platforms for this channel. One place that I do suggest going and checking out is X. Besides YouTube, I am most active over on X. We do updates for Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and the PLEs. Another place that you can go and find us on is over on TikTok. Right now, since we are semi-early into that page's existence, the only content that goes up there is just clips from these videos, and it's just another place for me to post when I upload a video on here to YouTube. But eventually, we are going to be doing more of the WWE wrestling-related things that takes place over there. So if you're scrolling on TikTok one day and you come across one of those videos, drop it a like, drop it a follow, show it some love. I would really greatly, greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you have made it to this point of the video, I want to say thank you very, very much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch these videos here, because it genuinely means the world to me. And with all that said and done, that is going to do it for this video here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. Again, both are free and both just really help out the channel a lot, and I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And as always, stay tuned for more WWE content coming in the future. We'll see you next time.